We invite the AI experts to come and said, okay, which elements of the AI can help the best? Obviously, we want to have an engine to come up and check the performance, give us a personal dashboard to say that, okay, if you are doing these challenges, if you are doing this routine every day, if you are active, let's say, watching this fitness exercise which has been created by the coach, how you know that you have done this correctly.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another XDC MENA podcast, where we talk about blockchain, innovation, projects, technology, and of course, about the XDC network. So I am Rebecca Dausen, XDC Network's lead of ecosystem development and also your host. So joining me today, I have Amir, who is the founder of Vital Veda. Vital Veda combines blockchain and fitness. So let's talk about fitness and wellness.
Thank you very much for having me. Basically, I'd like actually to come up and give you the experience of how we actually end up in creating Vital Veda in first place, and what actually motivates us to come up with this innovative, exciting solution to introduce to our, to the Web3 community. Basically, the journey has started for me like about 4 or 5 years ago, that I was previously conducting some research on health and medical field, and were thinking that, okay, how we can actually provide a solution to bringing the patients and with the more accessibility to their health status, if they need the advice, if they need to get in touch with the experts, and also having a secure platforms to store their data, and that data can be analyzed for them and can be accessed by various parties of this health fitness ecosystems. Then we came up with the idea of Vital Veda as a B2C type of solution. Basically, we were thinking, okay, this is how we can actually enter to this market, and easily we can actually come up and create attractions. We can introduce individuals by introducing a very innovative way of tracking their fitness, being challenged, having enough motivations, and so forth. The journey starts for me by checking, okay, what exactly exists in this particular space, who's offering exciting solutions, and what is the feedback that we are getting. The users are actually thinking about this current space with the fitness technology and all this application device, trending technology, which is getting adopted to their solutions, and how they are communicating one to another.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your Web3 journey and sharing, on a high level what Vital Veda is. But tell me what the spark behind Vital Veda. What are you trying to solve?
One part of me, I'm a tech guy. I love actually to see how the innovative tech can solve a problem in the current space. But Vital Veda, definitely as a mission, we were thinking we are getting actually challenged by a different trending technology time to time. And obviously, each of these technology will bring, a good solution to that existing marketplace that we exposing ourselves. So again, with the fitness and how we can actually come up and personalize it in a form that people can come and be comfortably checking their progress. Now, let's say, these fitness journeys existed since maybe thousands of years, that people are love to actually work on their health and fitness having a competition one to another, being the winner out of this competition, and obviously all means something to us. And now we of course every of us used to go to the gym, used to have like being active with certain exercise, a sport that we love to do since our childhood. And okay, now let's say if there is a third eye, if there is someone who's checking you, who's checking your performance, checking how you're doing it, how is that going to change this scope on this the things for every individual now?
So yes, I think people love to work out, but another problem I think is lack of motivation, correct? I myself is guilty of that. So how will Vital Veda, motivate me to work out?
Of course, of course. I mean, this is the elements that through our research, it's uh, it's something that I observed myself, me and my team, from the different questionnaires and all the feedback. We noticed that people love to do their exercise. They are not forced to do these things. They are willing to do that. But time to times we have an agenda in our life. We have some things that probably we don't actually put the priorities on certain things. And then you notice that, okay, maybe we were inactive for a period of times without actually the user willing to be in that status. How we can engage them, how we can communicate, how we can introduce an element of gamifications to just make sure that now they know that they need to do the exercise, they know that they need to do the workout. It's good for them. It's they will experience a healthier lifestyle. However, that also will come up as a reminder to them that this application will communicate with them. It will actually set the rules, and it will create the challenges that participant will love to come up and just follow to be on a kind of a social interactive platforms to get engaged with one to another, and then start actually just putting this as a habit to their lifestyle.
Yeah, this is so perfect because everyone loves gamification, everyone loves rewards. And I think for me it's a win-win situation because not only I make myself healthier by doing the workouts, in the end I also get rewarded for doing it, right? So Vital Veda, you address the challenges and you also show the solution, right? So let's talk about the technology behind it. If I'm not mistaken, you are combining AI, blockchain, and even AR. So can you walk us through how you combine all this technology into one solution?
Of course, I was actually just mentioning earlier, we always getting challenged by trending technologies time to time. It seems that it's like a never-ending story. So then, obviously, it's come up with my interest through or this certain technology that I was familiar. I've seen that how actually it is reshaping the current industry by let's say we these AI elements that we actually were thinking, okay, AI is a very broad things to consider how exactly can come up and fit with this certain solution that we are thinking to offer, and how we can utilize that in the best way to make sure that it's come up and generate the best outcome for individual and for our communities that are participating in these challenges or using our applications. By that, we were actually set up our teams. We invite our AI experts to come and said, okay, which elements of the AI can help the best? And we were obviously we want to have an engine to come up and check the performance, give us a personal dashboard to say that, okay, if you are doing these challenges, if you are doing this routine every day, if you are active, let's say, following, watching this fitness exercise which has been created by the coach, how you know that you have done this correctly, how you know that, okay, you are your tractions and your movement and your accuracy level is right to the level that you like to be and what you want to do to improve that. Then we were coming to the fact that to see these options, this potential that we have as the video that is provided by the fitness expert and also the streaming that is happening by individual mobile and the data set that is we are generating live from this data, these two side of these videos that is actually coming to our application, and how we can come up and compare the movement in real time and then start actually giving the result at the real time as well. So the people, the user that using this application can immediately see their updated dashboard as soon as they complete their exercise and see that, okay, I was actually doing this. I gained that much of points. This is the level. This is my accuracy percentage, and every different attribute that we set. Then I compare myself with the last exercise that I was engaged in this platform. So this is basically the functionality that we introduced from our AI server. Then we came up with the process, the flow of this application as how we can come up and self-automated everything to the sense that it's transparent. It's actually doing by itself, and it's actually come up and save all this data in the very safe environment. And if the rules or anything has changed, people can come and see that from the back end of the application by introducing a smart contract to come up as a flow. So obviously we have here as a creations of the programs that is being created by the professionals, by the fitness experts, that will actually generate a smart contract for them to come up and upload the things. All these elements of that video will be captured as the data sets and the rules, the things that will they set aside as how the individual need to come up and participate in that exercise program. Then the exercise program is live. People can come, they can browse, they can see, for example, I like to do a CrossFit today, I like to do a boot camp today, I like to do a yoga flow, and whatever it's the interest, I just go and join to that program. So the joining again is another process with the smart contract to come up and register the individual, obviously, get all the details and show to the rest of the community that there is certain number of attendance and they are all participating in one program. Then it comes to the end. Each individual will get again the data set that is going to be in the store, the attribute of the individual, and last it will be a leaderboard to again another smart contract to demonstrate your position, the individual position, as what they have achieved according to the rules. Are they entitled to get the rewards, or they have to try better to be eligible?
All right. Yeah, totally agree with you when you mentioned that technology always evolves. There's always new trends. And in your case, you did not just use one trend, such as AI, but you did combine three technologies together: AI, AR, and blockchain, which is very good. So yeah, Amir, I know you mentioned a lot of full packed features like leaderboard, the AI that captures my workout, and then it compares my data set to the others. And then in the end, I'll get result, and also the gamification, the rewards. So let's play the video demonstration to back up what you are claiming. So let's play the demo. So lovely demonstration, Amir. It seems you backed up whatever features that you have mentioned. So yeah, going back to, as you mentioned, the onboarding process will be done through smart contracts and blockchain. It's an end-to-end process. And I'm concerned about loading my data set. What are the features or what security measures are you trying to provide? Because, personal data, my fitness data is personal.
Obviously, that's actually in everyone's concerns to be in this very secure transparency environment. Let's say that it's applications that it's using an AI enabled camera. So basically you expose yourself by providing your routine, your exercise, either is getting a stream, is getting actually capture. So you want to make sure that everything's set in a very secure encrypted way that is not going to be, like, let's say, be worry or be concerned in the future for individual, obviously, to participate and use the application. And obviously the fact that anything comes as like, let's say, as a health status, as something that people thinking, okay, it's so personalized. I like actually to see it myself. I don't want, for example, let's say, tomorrow these things get disclosed anywhere. Either even if we think, okay, maybe that's not important, but it is important because it's a part of one person's attribute, and it has to be always kept in a safe place, aside that anytime you like to disclose it, you can easily come and actually give the permission to the relevant parties to come and check it, to come up and give you the feedback. Either is a AI chatbot that you want to get engaged, either is a professional, is a physician, is a medical practitioner, is a nutrition expert, or sometimes maybe it's an insurance company or is a research company that would like to actually conduct a useful research for the community to solve the problems, and they immediately need all this data to be in their hands. And what is the best way to just keep and send an invite to the people, and whoever wants to just join or contribute, sorry, to this, they can just come and easily provide a permission to this individual to come and access their data to just conduct this research and this development.
Okay, perfect. So you're saying using blockchain and smart contracts, my data that I share to Vital Veda is secured, private, and encrypted, right?
Exactly right. So everyone's data will be encrypted. It will be safe, and it will be actually on the permission base. So it will work as a vault that it obviously the holder of those informations have the give the access key, let's say, to the relevant parties to come and check their data.
Awesome, awesome. That's great. So changing the topic a bit, congratulations, by the way, securing investment from XVC through the launch pool, right? What has changed?
That actually was a very game-changing things for Vital Veda, because after being in this project, obviously, as a startup, you have to pass a certain step and stages to be in the stage that you can come up and validate your concept, to come up and demonstrate, and someone's come and said, okay, yes, you're doing something good. You're actually coming with a good idea, and what you have done so far to come up and support the idea, but where is the applications and what problem you're solving. Then through this thing, we've been actually in touch with the launch board and also XDC at that. It was back in October 24. I was very much, happy to hear that. Okay, they like the concept. They give us this opportunity to have a further discussions and accept us on board on their accelerator program. And since then, things has changed a lot for us. Obviously, then we feel that okay, we have a good support from party in our industry, that they have good experience, they have good resource, they have good knowledge base, that it can all get injected to our project.
Glad to hear that you got great support from not only XDC Network, but also Launch Pool team, right? So yeah, Amir, what's the next thing that we should look out for Vital Veda?
Back when we start this journey, we have drafted our roadmap. So we happily can say that we were actually in top of our agenda. Everything actually work as we like to be. The plan has been progressed, and the application has been actually concluded some times ago. And now we are going to release the application and put it live for the people to come to join us, to participate, to share their experience and tell us what they feel about our solutions and give us the feedback.
All right, I'll be looking forward for launching your application. And yes, Amir, before we end the podcast, any final message to the community members?
First of all, I would like to thank XDC for giving all this support to us. The journey and everything and the experience we had was overwhelming. We had a very good support from the team in the phase of our development, and just building our solution. And now we are very close to launch our applications. We are hoping that this launch will be happen. Now is pending for the approval from the Google Play and also App Stores, and I'm assuming that next month the application will be live. And I encourage everyone to come, please join, test our application, try and share their experience, and tell us what we need to do, how we can improve this journey, and what is missing from this, and how we can build a better, solid platforms to just come up and address all the existing problems in the market.
Right. And how can I share my feedback if I want to reach out to you and give you feedback about the application?
Sure. We are actually presented in most of popular social medias platforms. There is a link to our link tree. Obviously, you can go to our website first and you can check the links. We are on the Twitter, we are on Instagrams, in Telegram, Medium, Facebook, and others. And always you can drop your comments there. We having it will be checked on a regular basis, and we make sure we address every issues that you bring into our attention.
All right. Thank you so much, Amir, for being part of the podcast and showcasing what Vital Veda is. All right. So, for all the links, the official links of Vital Veda will be placed under the video description. So, it is yet another lively podcast today. And if you want to know more about XDC Network, please go to zinfin.org or participate to our forum discussion to xdc.dev. So, thank you again. Keep exploring, keep learning until the next episode.